Hello and welcome to the Power Team Drill Down, sponsored by Fast 180 Press. This is part 1, 6 Key Situations. The action plan for today's Power Team Drill Down starts with webinar number 1. That's where we do a numbers exercise and introduce the 6 key situations. The second webinar, we cover the 5 essential Power Team skills. And finally, in webinar number 3, we give you the Power Team Roadmap. So let's get started with the numbers exercise. We're going to be moving very quickly through a lot of material, so we need to limber up. We need to get the brain working quickly, efficiently, and effectively. So on the worksheet in front of you, I'd like for you to circle the number 1. Then go ahead and circle the number 60. In a couple of moments, I'm going to ask you to circle each number in between 1 and 60 in order. In other words, number 2, circle it, number 3, circle it, number 4, and so on until you get to the number 60. Okay, pencil in hand, 1, 2, 3, go. Keep circling. I'm going to give you another 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Did I mention there's a $500 prize for anybody who completes this exercise? Oops, time's up. Okay, pencils down. How far did you get? I'd be curious if you'd let me know on your feedback form after you complete this training. We ask you to do a survey. I'd like to know how high you were able to go on this numbers exercise. But what we're going to do now is show you a pattern, actually 2 patterns, that would have helped you move much more quickly through the exercise. So let's just go ahead and draw a line from top to bottom between the numbers 13 and 2 and so on as you see it on the page, and then a horizontal line between the 9 and the 3 and so on, essentially creating 4 quadrants. So now that you've completed drawing out the 4 quadrants, I'm going to show you a pattern. Number 2, 3, and 4 are all situated in the upper left-hand corner of their quadrant. So where would we go next? Number 5. Number 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all situated towards the bottom right of their quadrant. Had you known that in advance, drawn the quadrants, and recognized the patterns, you might have earned that $500 prize. Now, what does this all have to do with Power Team Networking? With Power Team Networking, we're going to ask you to recognize 2 patterns. The first are contact spheres, and we'll tell you more about contact spheres in just a moment. The second pattern is key situations. So let's have a look at the first, which is contact sphere. A contact sphere is a group of business professionals in non-competing, complementary, and symbiotic business categories. So these are businesses that aren't competing with each other. That means they can work for the same client. They complement what each other does in terms of their products and services, and they're symbiotic in that they create more together than they would separately. So that's our first pattern. Here's 6 contact spheres that we use throughout the Power Team training system. We'll dig into this diagram more in the next webinar, but essentially you can see on your worksheet that we have the 6 contact spheres, starting with event services, property services, real estate and finance, business services, wellness services, and personal services. So for now, let's just take note that we have 6 contact spheres. The second pattern that we're going to ask you to recognize are key situations. A key situation is a specific life cycle event typically being experienced by a group of consumers who are targeted prospects in a variety of distinctly different target markets. So what does all that mean? Basically, a key situation is a life cycle event that creates a ton of referral opportunities for an amazingly wide variety of business categories from a wide variety of industries. We're asking you to recognize 6 key situations in the Power Team training. If we can get you to intentionally be on the lookout for the 6 key situations we're about to show you, you will be recognizing referral opportunities that have been left on the table up to this point. So let's dig right in. The first of the 6 key situations is the business builder. Someone starting a business, building a business, and what we do in the more advanced trainings is we begin to identify audio cues, things that people say that indicate that they might be a business builder, visual cues, things that we can observe to help us recognize business builders. For now, we're just doing a high-level overview of each of the 6 key situations. So let's keep moving. Next is getting healthy. People getting healthy create a wide variety of referrals for a wide variety of industries. And even from a high-level view, we're going to break this 6 key situation down into 3 subcategories. People recovering from injury, people recovering from illness, and people practicing proactive wellness. Again, in advanced trainings, we dig into a lot of the action steps regarding these subcategories. We'll just keep moving now through the rest of the 6 key situations. The third key situation, people getting married. Imagine all the referrals that can be generated from the events services group, the caterer, the photographer, the florist, to the financial services industry with life insurance, health insurance, planning for retirement, wills and trusts, all that good stuff. And we show you how to integrate the other contact spheres, for example, property services, putting in a security system to protect the spouse. Again, a high-level overview. We keep moving. Relocation. The fourth key situation is relocation, and people moving into town or moving out of town are real strong referral opportunities for, again, a wide array of businesses. Number 5, the new baby key situation. Anyone who has experience bringing in a new baby to the home knows how life changes, and obviously a lot of referral opportunities result. And then finally, real estate. Now, interestingly, the prior 6 key situations, people relocating, people having babies, people getting married, all drive the real estate key situation. And the real estate key situation has 4 elements. People buying or selling property, building property, remodeling or maintaining property, and managing property. So again, for now, just a high-level overview of the real estate key situation, which you can set your sights for and recognize that you're standing in the middle of a referral opportunity. Again, in summary, keep your eyes open for the 6 key situations. If you can match the products and services of your networking partners that are relevant to the people experiencing these key situations, you'll be able to generate a lot of referrals. You can now advance to webinar number 2, the 5 essential Power Team skills.